And it looks like we are live, so I'm going to say hello, everyone, and welcome to a terrible stream for terrible people. And get hyped because it's finally happened. I am doing a holiday. I am fine. It is happening. It is like this week. We've got almost everything set up. Almost. I mean, we have the kids are going to my mum's. The cat's going to be looked after. We've finally fully fleshed out the plans on that. Um, Everything, yeah, it's awesome. Got someone taking care of the house. All this shit. It's awesome. I'm so happy. And technically, I'm not working at the moment. Even though, hello, I love your work. Not right now. You don't. This isn't work. We did and ah about whether or not we should even do this stream, but I was like, I did say, and I don't like to go back on my words. It's happening. It's finally happening. It is. It is genuinely, and I hate to go on and on and on about it. I don't hate to go. I love going on and on about it. It's amazing, but I know that someone is like, oh, again, how dare you talk about something that's important to you? Meh. Anyway, yeah, yeah, it's happening, and it's just awesome. It's so much easier watching you here instead of from your bedroom window.
Um,
I wondered who that was and what that smell was.
Dude.
It's going to claim that the smell wasn't him; it was the other guy.
Yes,
Um,
outside is mainly just smells of wacky backy outside.
of late, we seem to have gotten a new neighbour who likes to wander around and make everywhere smell. I'm assuming they get kicked out of the house for it. So yeah, but yeah, I don't blame you for going on about it. I'd have done the same. Yeah, it is no exaggeration to say that this is literally the first holiday I've had in 5 years. There is a reason why there have been two videos.
5 years. You mean time
Oh,
off?
yeah, no.
It's your first time off in 5 years.
It's my first proper time off from this job. It's my first proper holiday in 20 years, which I count as leaving the country. Which people go, oh, is it a real holiday if I haven't left the country? When I've mentioned it before, I was like, yeah, it isn't. And I haven't. And to be fair, I haven't had any of those kinds of holidays either. I haven't gone somewhere for an extended time period and had a nice time. I've been to a wedding, which is always hard work. I've been to it's all been family events. And frankly, they aren't holidays. They're too short to be holidays. And they're not in places that are fun. And yeah, they're just generally awful. Even a traveling to a place that was pretty good and I had a fun time was one night for besties, for both of besties, stag do for the first one and then sten do for the second one, stag and hen do, because it was both of them. And that was one night. And the first one was fine. The second one was definitely better. And hopefully will thus lead to a more lasting marriage. He's the guy who helped me even organize all this shit and has answered all my questions and has been very supportive and making sure that I don't freak out too much.
Have you found someone to take care of us, Mrs. Sick, the stream addict?
So, we
They
thought
used
about this and we've decided we're going to put you down.
It's so much of a gaming content, dude. I'm sure you'll survive.
Gaming content?
Yeah.
This isn't...
Yeah, I'm told this. Corny asked the question.
Oh, Corny. I forgot about Corny. I shouldn't have forgot. Corny will be lost for 2 weeks because there's literally 20 hours of Mrs. Six streaming that just... It can't happen. It's not that... It literally can't happen. And it shouldn't because we're going to be on holiday. And to be fair, she has been working very hard for 6 months. I mean, Dark Souls is difficult. Therefore, it is hard work. It was work and it was difficult, hard work. She wasn't just sat around playing games all day.
Oh, no.
I mean, she was, but they were hard games. So it's not the same. To be fair, if she was... I have discussed this with her as well. She brings up, she's like, "Oh, I could do one of my my cozy games." It's like, "Would that be hard though?" It's like, "No." It's like, then would it really count as work?
No.
Your job is to play games that frustrate you. Weddings can be all right if your friends aren't boring. Well, it depends on the weddings. All the weddings I've been to, aside from the besties, were family ones, family events, and I just like. They're fine,
I don't like
but
any
they're not
weddings.
that fun. You what?
I don't like any weddings.
Yeah. We've been to your sister's,
That was
and we went somewhere else.
I've been to my multiple cousins. They were all boring.
We nearly missed the best friend ones, because just real miscommunications. It was wild. Basically, we thought it was one thing, brought it up as that date. No one corrected us, so we thought, "Oh, okay, cool." And then found out on the day, got a call, said, "Oh, we got into the venue early, so come in whenever you want." I'm like, "But that's tomorrow." I'm like, "No, it isn't." I said, "Shit." So, but that was nice.
It's a long way down the holiday road.
It was
Yeah,
good food. The food was awesome.
So we've been planning on going on holiday for like 5 years.
For a long time.
And
Like,
then
we should go on a holiday at some point.
And then for 3 years, it became a bit more serious about where we're going to go, what we're going to do.
Once my YouTube channel,
And then,
during the pandemic, my YouTube channel kind of rose up to enough that it became, as I've said it many times, that I earned grown-ups amount of money. Like enough money that I can actually go on a holiday.
yeah, and then the last year it's been planned as a
It's just the
holiday.
one in that 5 years. So don't think that it's crazy money by any stretch of the imagination, but enough that I could actually go on a holiday. It's going to be my 40th. Like, not so. I'm having some guest videos. Some miscommunications were made. Someone thought it was my birthday during the time. It isn't. That happens next month, but the holiday is for my birthday. No, like in no uncertain terms, it's basically a very expensive birthday present to myself that Mrs. Sick gets to enjoy. Yeah, but yeah, so technically I haven't done any work today, which feels super weird. Like, it is so unusual. Like every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Those are the days of the week. You're welcome. You only get this information here. I will be working all week. Fridays are usually lighter. Not last week, Jesus Christ, but usually lighter. I managed to do all the work that I was going to do today and tomorrow over Friday. I skipped. Oh, we got a story about that. But I skipped Sunday. I skipped Saturday as work because I had to. But I then worked on Sunday to get everything finished. So technically, starting today, I didn't have any real work. I have fiddled with things on my channel, but it's not the same. It's not the same as sitting down and working for hours and hours and hours and hours. It just isn't.
This is their holidays just in Tesco parking lot.
It could have been. On Friday evening, Friday night, Saturday morning, really, Mrs. Six was like, "Babe, I'm hurting. This hurts a lot, like a lot." And they're like, "Oh shit!" It's like it was in her abdomen, incredibly painful. We called 111. They're like, "You probably need to make your way down to a hospital." So she had to go. I had to look after the kids, so I couldn't go with her. Otherwise, I would have. I didn't want to wake them up and drag them down to the fucking hospital because that's shit.
Yeah,
Let's
it
be
was
frank.
like 3 a.m.
Yeah. Neither of us do that stuff. Like, if someone can look after the kids and they could just sleep through and not know what's happening, that's ideal. But I did stay on the phone with her. We had a lot of talking. I did pass out a couple of times. But, I tried to keep her sane. But yeah, it turned out it was just like an infection internally. Thank Christ. Because everything we read was like, yeah, that'll be this issue, which is surgery will be needed, which would mean way past, like a wait time that was fully past our when we leave. I was like, oh fuck no. Thankfully, we've got plenty. It was just antibiotics, and we'll have plenty of time before we actually have to go, where she'll be done and she'll be fine. You're fine now, aren't you? More or less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like yesterday was
But
a bit. But
that
no,
was
I'm feeling a lot
really
better.
scary.
The antibiotics they gave me are like heavy dose ones because I'm allergic to penicillin.
To be fair, me staying on the phone with her, well, texting, not calling, because again, don't sit in a waiting room at the hospital and be that person on the phone, unless you're very quiet.
Googling your symptoms is
But
effective for calming your nerves.
but you have to do something because you don't know what the fuck's going on, and you have to check. It's a sanity check a lot of the time, but after, so a big part of me talking to her was like trying to calm my own nerves, like making sure she was all right and doesn't fucking randomly die, and just also every tidbit of information I needed. And when she finally told me it was something not that serious, I think that's when I passed out. Pretty much, I was like, oh, thank fuck. You know, A, we get to go on the holiday, and B, much, much less importantly, she lives.
Yeah, I guess.
No, I was so relieved, and that she was going to be okay. And it didn't fucking hurt that the holiday wasn't going to be going. I'm bored, say something funny. You're not really
Something
Bruce Wayne?
funny.
I did say something funny. There you go, you're welcome. Pay me money.
Don't ignore stomach
Bruce.
pains. I did, and it turned out to be cancer. Ended up my stomach removed completely. Learn from my mistakes and get checked out seriously. Well, I have a lot of intestinal issues anyway.
Yeah.
So I I couldn't ignore this pain. It was
Yeah.
very intense.
The main reason that she has pre-existing conditions, and basically the infection was kicking them and making them, so it felt like one thing, turned out to be another. When we heard infection, we were like, what?
Yeah, I was really weirded out by that.
And it turned out, yeah, and it was 100% true because she's fucking fine now. Yeah, it was a pretty wild night. Not a lot of sleep was had, so we took Saturday off.
Asked me a lot of questions like, "Oh, do you have a fever?" And I'm like, "No."
You
I'm
got
like,
the fever.
And it's just like they're like, "Oh, well, if you have an infection, you could have a fever." And they're like, "Oh, I don't know." So they went, "Oh, we need to take bloods then because we don't know what. If you're not got any symptoms, then we need to take bloods." And then they went, "Oh yeah, by the way, your inflammatory markers are high." So
yeah, it was quite the thing. Thankfully, like one of the things, there's this other hospital that's 1 billion miles away because they didn't have the particular equipment that would have been needed if she'd had this other thing. Turns out it was fine. So it was really scary and really, really like, oh, are we not going to get to go on the holiday? Which would have been fucked up. Because let's be frank, 5 solid years of work, like, of non-stop. There's a reason that there are 2 videos a week, every week, for the last 5 years. Like, I need a goddamn break. I need it. And I've done it so much.
I haven't got a clue.
Oh, yeah,
I didn't even know I had it. So I don't know how I got it.
We can't even fathom that. It's actually genuinely wild. I deliver medical equipment for people that need emergency retina surgery. That is very interesting. Is that all you do, or is there other things you do? People, as long as the infection isn't resistant to antibiotics, you're fine. The bacteria aren't resistant, right? Yeah, no, she's absolutely fine. Also, because she can't have certain the weaker ones because she's allergic to them, she had to go for the really strong stuff, which basically annihilated first proper meal she had after starting them. She immediately brought back up.
Yeah, I vomited like straight away.
Yeah, she's like, hold it. I thought I'd done something to the fucking food. I felt really bad. And she said, no, it's the medicine. It makes you vomit. Just randomly. I don't want to be Frank. That is because Frank is the worst. Have you played Flat Out Ultimate Carnage? Flank.
Well,
Flanky Frank.
Frank does flank. So.
He's a butthole. But yeah, so yeah, technically right now I'm not working, even though this is work. Not hard work and not a lot of work, as some absolute fucking dipshit decided to tell me, a completely different thing. But if he's listening, the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Someone told me that these streams are why my channel is currently having a bit of a downturn, which is no fun and makes me not happy. And they said that I was crying about it. I was like, I used words. How the fuck can you tell if I'm crying? I was complaining, definitely. If you'd have said complaining, wouldn't have been a big deal. But you used very emotive words, which was interesting. And then I explained the situation. Said, well, actually, I've been doing the streams since before my channel actually grew to the size it is now. I seriously doubt that's the case. And the fact of the matter is, everybody I know who does what I do is experiencing a downturn to some degree, which could be explained by a lot of things, but it is an algorithmic thing. Now, yeah, that's a broad term, but I was just basically explaining, it's more to do with this, that, and the other thing. He got so fucking upset and accused me of so many things, like leveraging my the parasocial relationship that I have with you guys. And I said, well, I don't consider that I'm leveraging parasocial relationship. These streams are not something, and no offense to anyone here, I like hanging out with you guys, but they're also like something I find quite stressful to do. And if I could find a legitimate excuse to stop, I would. But I think it's a good thing for me to make myself available for 1 hour a week so that people can talk directly to me and say things.
I'm often the one who encouraged you in the beginning to continue doing streams.
Yeah. And now I'm more comfortable with them and I just do them. And it's good practice for generally just prattling for however long. But I was, I thought it was kind of a fucked up thing to say that I was doing this. It was very heavily implied that the reason I do this was for negative reasons. And his initial comment was that I should just do more work, which I already work 5 days a week. And you're saying that for the sake of a single hour that I take during a day that I already work, that I should do literally 20 goddamn times the work. Because videos generally take me about 20 hours to make. And he was saying, instead of that 1 hour you take to have a quick chat, you should just work way fucking more. So I'd be working well into my Saturday, if not just the whole fucking week. And I explained so nicely my fucking mistake. I should have called him a dumb fucking asshole and told him to piss off. But I didn't.
You're too nice. You should have got me to do it.
Because I thought this person was being genuine. Again, very stupid mistake.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
For a bit of whiskey. If there isn't any whiskey consumed during the holiday, I'll wonder who the fuck I am and what I did with Sessig. I didn't realize this is a parasocial thing. It's all technically parasocial. Like, that's just how a relationship with someone that you're not, like, if you're not real life familiar with someone, as in, if you're not a friend of theirs, then it's probably a parasocial thing. It's just kind of how it works. I guess it depends on the definition you're using.
You've always described the stream as like hanging out with strangers in a pub.
Yeah, that's how I kind of think of it. Except that I get a stool to stand on and a megaphone. And I can shout at them. And every time someone says, would you be a little less loud? I go, shut the fuck up. Who's got the megaphone? Not you. But yeah, like, it's not, I don't know. Like, maybe, I guess there are more than one definition of parasocial. But I've been very deliberate in trying to avoid making people like think I'm genuinely their friend and their best friend.
Oh,
Like once a week. I mean, I guess I don't hang out with my
Rob,
friends.
so you're not even sure what parasocial means. Parasocial is basically the illusion that you have a relationship with somebody.
Like a close, intimate
It's
relationship.
like a close friendship with somebody
Now,
who you barely know.
most of you don't do that, but some of you might. And if you do feel like you really know either of us, do bear in mind that you probably don't. Like, we have a lot that goes on in our lives. Like, we have full, absolute grown-up lives. There's a reason why I don't work weekends. Apart from the fact that I absolutely should to please some fucking random asshole who decided that these were the problem. I am bitter. Fuck that guy. And if you're here listening, even though you apparently hate these streams, fuck you. Do not say that shit to anyone ever again. That was gross, unnecessary, and incredibly fucking ignorant and arrogant. And the fact that you got angry at me for correcting you is a problem that you have that you need to solve. That's all I'll say on it. I don't think he'll ever hear it, but yes, Sirsik is angry at you for you being a dickhead, not because you used harsh language. Okay, anyway. It's when you're having a chat with someone after leaping out of a plane. Paris. Fuck you, Jonas. Okay, so Jonas is like the Facebook science guy. So he has a following in his own right. If I felt like we have banter, but I have no idea anything about the guy. He could be an 8-foot tentacle monster for all I know. Hopefully that is the case.
Well, that's what you were.
But he could be anything or anyone. I don't know. And I don't presume I know that. I just know he turns up, I recognize the name, and I make fun of him. And occasionally he promotes my videos in his subreddit, and I'm very, very happy for that. I appreciate that.
Well, he's 7 foot, actually.
Only? What are you, Billy Mitchell, standing on a paint bucket? That's a whole other thing. I'm not even going to go into that. This is only my second time to join you here, but it's fun to hear you in the missus. That's what I hope it mostly is. Like, this is, as long as you, and I try my very best. Another reason why I find the parasocial accusation a little bit unjustified is that I do constantly make it clear, I don't know you. We're not, like, it sounds harsh, but we're not friends. At best, we're acquaintances. Like I said, acquaintances at the pub. It is some guy you know who talks a lot, but you quite like the stories he tells, but you don't really know him. You don't know anything about him. I hope you're not gonna follow him home, and you shouldn't. And yeah, it's just someone you know. It's like, it's pretty cool, dude. But you know, you're not invited to his fucking wedding. You're not going to other places, and I make that very clear. I appreciate when people send me money. That also does not make us friends. And the thing is, I could take advantage, but I don't want to because it makes me feel bad. I can't. Even the concept of being like, oh, I know, I'll do that. Like, there's so many things I could do to monetize you better, but I don't want to because that makes me feel bad. Because I don't want to wring you all like a sponge. Because as much as we're not friends, that doesn't mean that I should take advantage of you either. Because I don't take advantage of strangers, not to the best of my ability. Fuck. The perfect example today, some friends of the kids, like last night, Mrs. Sick notices one of the kids' phones has an unknown number. She immediately assumes, oh, fucking scam callers. So instead of just hanging up, she puts it through to, what do you call it?
He's screening it.
She screens it, which in modern phones is fucking sick. I didn't realize how good it was.
I do it
and
to
it'll make them talk to a machine.
Yeah, so it means I get a transcript.
Yeah,
Of
that she
what-
gets
what
to
they're
read while
saying.
they're talking.
So
And then
that-
she realised,
So that I know that if they instantly hang up, it was a scam call. But if they leave a message, then it's a person.
yeah, but they started talking to the machine. She's like, oh shit, this is one of the kids' friends. Oh, it's just a number that they don't have yet, or they haven't entered yet, or whatever. I was like, oh, I'll answer it. And she had a little chat. And this kid, this awesome little, I was going to say awesome little shit, awesome kid, not a shit at all. Very cool. Offered to give them a Switch because the girls wanted to play one. We were like, well, okay, but they've already got my old one. And they're like, no, it's fine. This is one that we got for free, and it gives them one each, and then they can enjoy that and play with each other. And I was like, that's fucking awesome. Let me buy you lunch. Let me, like, we went down as a family because we had other stuff to do. And yeah, and they turned up as a family, like quite a few of them. I was a bit surprised, but I was like, still, no. Please let me buy you some food. And they're like, no. We've got plans and we're doing this. And like, okay. But they did say we should hang out though. And I think we should. I think that would be nice. And like, yeah. And this are people that I've never met before. A child that I'd heard about like a couple of times from the kids and not really brained it because I don't. And they just offered the girls a thing. And I was like, holy fuck. Thank you. I so appreciate, like, it's not for me, but I appreciate things on behalf of my kids massively. And yeah, that was really nice of them. And I hope to pay them back in some other way. But apparently they got their Switch for free. So it's like, I called it Schrodinger's Switch, but I don't think that's the right word. It's just one that travels from person to person. I think there's a better term for it that I'm sure chat will come up with.
But actually bringing it back to what you were talking about.
What was I talking about?
Is that we really appreciate that you guys are super generous to us, even though you barely know us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, it's less about that and more that I don't like to take advantage of people I don't know. Like, and I think it's really weird when someone does. I do appreciate, and I do, like, don't get me wrong. On the other hand, I like money though, and I will try and do things to like earn it or
Sister
present it in.
traveling Switch.
But yeah, like, I make it clear, like on my Patreon, that I can't really give you anything, but if you give me money on Patreon, you are just allowing me to continue making content. The reward is the fact that I always make my content. The reward is I spent 5 fucking years non-stop making 2 videos a week. Like, that's my I want to say gift to you. That makes it sound like my videos are good. No, that's the contract I feel that we have with each other.
There's only so much you can do to rein in people's parasocial feelings and expectations. I think it does completely depend on the person.
Yeah.
Some people think they have this like deeper connection with somebody, but they barely know them.
The important one that the line that I've drawn for myself now is I used to get a lot of messages from people and I would just chat with them. And I felt that was good and fine. And, you know, I was just being friendly. I'm inherently, as much as I'm a dick, I'm also a bit of a people pleaser. I like to make people happy. I like to have enjoyable conversations and just, you know, get on with people. So when people would turn up in it's about private messages, really. And when people would send me messages on like Facebook or send me emails or whatever, and I would chat back and forth with them. And then some of them got weird. Some of them got really weird to points of like, oh, fuck, I don't actually know what to do. Like people admitting deep-seated psychological issues.
The myth of Switchiferous. Oh my god, no.
But I was genuinely like, fuck, what do I do? Another person who like started just constantly messaging me to the point where I found it really stressful and one of them I had to completely cut off because it was scary and I was just like I've got to have none of this. I told them seek help, seek family to help you. find help near you. I'm not help. I don't know. I am not here to anything for you. And I shouldn't be. I'm some fucking random asshole on the internet. Please no. And then the other person, I told them. And they're unblocked. But they know better now. They do occasionally message me now. But I basically said, you can't message me all the time, mate. This is not good. This is really bad. It's very stressful.
Because, like, there's some people who find it easier to talk to strangers than talk to people who know them.
Well, it's also, like, very exciting to become friends with that person you see as a famous person. And I get that. I'm not that famous. I'm not that good. I'm just a guy. I'm just a dude making videos that I find funny. And that's like it. I mean, yeah, literally a 6stan would be. And I've probably made that less the case. And I think that's a good thing. I don't, but I think my original point was, like, I could encourage all of that and have people who are a bit obsessed with me, but they'll give me money. And that's fucked up. And that's awful. And I don't want to do that. Like, I am always acutely concerned with, like, making sure that what I do doesn't hurt anybody, especially people who like it. Like, even though I'm an asshole to people on the internet, it's very different. Like, criticizing someone's opinion and calling them a fucking idiot. I think that's good for them. Honestly, I think being really nice to people is what can hurt them the most, because it allows them to live in their own little fucking bubble, and it can, like, so maybe I should start just, if someone messages me and said, "Sup, moron," or something like that. I don't know, but yeah. What the fuck? I was just offered to buy you a book for the channel. Buy me a what? In what sense? I don't have a book. Or is it like... I mean, I would say if you want to send me money, but no, you already send me money. Thank you very much. But yeah, ultimately, someone in Ireland ate 55 AA batteries. Thank you so much, Benji. Your incessant insanity, randomized jokes, and just... it's always something. At least you're always here. But yeah, you don't want to take advantage of vulnerable people, you know, like a decent person. I don't even want to take advantage of unvulnerable people.
Invulnerable people?
It's just bad. I just want to make videos. I want to make fun of stupidity. I want to make people more scientifically literate in my own little way. And I want, like, people do get confused. I said I wasn't going to bring him up, but one more time. The guy who got mad at me for these streams was like, didn't understand that there's a very big difference between making fun of someone on the internet in a video and being a prick to them directly. Like, these are not the same things. And unless someone comes at me very obviously with bad intentions, which happens a lot, obviously, I try to open with like kindness and understanding, even if they're obviously coming off as a bit of a prick. One of the things that, like, when someone says I'm not like a native speaker, I'm usually going to assume that they're missing some subtle nuance of communicating in the native language. But yeah, I was thinking about the weirdest sentence ever said could be, and I came up with this: your breath smells different when you're awake.
Oh my God.
That's pretty bad.
That's pretty creepy.
And also confusing, because why would it be different? True friends just point and laugh at you. They know how stupid you are. Ah, my life is full of laughter. Yeah. But yeah, it's, I don't know. Again, I don't want to take advantage of people. But at the same time, if you want to give me money and you can afford to give me money, please do. I like it. money is very helpful. It has allowed me to actually have some time off. Anything that makes this job less stressful is good. I mean, the last couple of weeks I've had another dip, and it's not fun, and it's the lowest dip ever, not ever, since the channel started doing well. And that's not good. That's extremely concerning, and it really didn't fucking help happening before the holiday. That's a big anxiety thing. I'm like, have I fucked up all the videos I have planned for next week? I spent an hour with Mrs. Sick workshopping titles for one of them because I'm just not happy with it. But we'll see.
I'm quieter than usual. No, this is about the normal amount of quiet.
She's always quiet, but she could have the mic closer to her face. I try and have it further away. There we go.
It's close to my face.
You're close to my face.
Unless I'm like this, so I'm eating it.
I literally need money to eat. I'm homeless and stupid, which is 100% someone who shouldn't fucking give me any money ever. I've had people go, oh, they'll tell me, oh, well, I'm really struggling right now, but next week I get paid and I'll give you some money. It's like, no, don't you fucking dare. Like, there's no reason. If you are struggling now, what makes you think you won't struggle another week from payday? I don't want that. Say any money that you would give to me, put in a pot and just save it for emergencies. Keep doing that. Something that really drove me crazy. We had a friend who constantly needed money, constantly wanted to borrow money. And then they asked for quite a large amount of money. And I was like I don't really want to fucking deal with someone owing me, so I'm just going to give them some money and tell them to pay it forward. And what I meant was have the money, and when you are in a better financial position, then if someone needs help, you can help them. What they took was that they should immediately give that money to a charity. And I'm like, motherfucker, that is not even in the realm of what that means. Paying it forward means if someone does you a solid, you do another person a solid, not just give random amounts of money to charity. That's ridiculous. I'm not sure I even believe they actually did that, because later we saw them and they apologized profusely for constantly asking for money, and that they were going through some shit and they wanted to apologize, and they were going to pay us back for another amount of money that they had owed us and all this. I don't know if that even happened.
Nope.
No. But we weren't expecting it. We didn't really want it. We did tell them, here, have free money. Oh, no. But, yeah. There's lots of things. Please, don't let Mike close to Mrs. Six Face. Mike will be close to everyone. He'll just use his muscles to move through time and space. I support with watch time. Yes, and that is ideal. You can also support by, sharing videos. If you're part of any communities whatsoever, putting my video there and saying, I really like this guy, you should... And specifically pick a video that you really like. Not just the most recent one. Like a video you like. And just, spread my shit about. That is super helpful.
Wasn't there a film called Pay It For Us thing? Yes, my mum would cry at that. And then, because she cries at any soppy movie where children get hurt in it, the entire family just turned their head and looked towards her when we saw something potentially sad on the screen. And then to it, shut up! Don't look at me.
Pay It Forward has such a stupid ending as well.
It does. It really is. Stupid.
Oh, we've had this sort of feel-good, sad movie. It's sad in some ways, but And spoilers. Let's just fucking kill the kid at the end for no reason. It's so fucking dumb. It's so fucking dumb. I don't hate the movie. Parts of it are pretty okay. But my God. I like you, Sir Sick. You did one of my video suggestions and temporarily bolstered my weak self-esteem, which I'm now working on. Thank you. Well, if I did a video that you suggested, that means you pick good videos for me to cover. Do it again. I won't necessarily do so, But
You be using your parasocial relationship to make us apostles.
well, like the parasocial shit is why I thought of sycophants way early, and I was like, not fucking using that name because oh my god, which is and it's part of like terrible people. Like the whole point of that is to have. I guess my main thing of the channel is like self-awareness. Have a lucky bag on me. I can forego the tentacle removal surgery for another week. Why would you remove them?
And yes,
They're
it was Haley Joel Osment in that movie when he was a baby.
sycophants, for God's sake. Ooh, chicken wings are repeating on me. Oh, I won't watch a dog's life. 4 dogs dying in one film is too much.
That is a lot of dogs. Yeah.
I don't know if it's called Isle of Dogs or something. There's this animated dog movie which looks really good, and it's got fucking Heisenberg.
You wanna watch it with the kids?
The one it's more of like fucked up and violent, but also very, very funny.
I still want them to watch Grave of the Fireflies.
Yeah, Mrs. Sick wants to torture our children with the saddest movie in the fucking universe.
That movie gets me every time.
I've watched it once, so that's true for me as well.
3 times, and I still cry even though I know it's coming up.
Isle of Dogs is fantastic. Is that the animated one? And they're all like really scraggly dogs. There's a bit in it where they're like, there's 2 sets of dogs, and they're like, oh, we're gonna kill each other. And they're like, oh, is the thing we're fighting over even worth it? And they open it up. And it's like, okay, there's 3 old prawns, a bunch of empty tin cans, and a dead this. And yeah, it's totally worth it. And then they fight. Very good. Yeah, okay, yeah. That's Bryan Cranston. That's the one. I don't know if someone said it. Yeah, there we go. Watership Dog. But that looks really good.
Mississippi Monster. At least he's the bit with Howl's Moving Castle. They have watched Howl's
Oh yeah, they love Howl's Moving, and they really love My Neighbor Totoro.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Like it's like the one film that I can get them to watch all the way through without too much complaining. ADHD is a bitch. It makes watching. They watched one movie in about 7 parts recently.
It's Wes Anderson. All right, okay. There was Asteroid Cities by Wes Anderson. That's one of the ones that I wanted to watch with you.
Okay. Well, we got a big collection of movies at this point on the old Plex server.
Yeah, I think we have too many now.
No, we don't.
We need to work our way through them first.
The whole point is to have a bunch of movies that we know we like and we'd like to watch again at some point, and also just to have it so instead of searching through Netflix, we just open the Plex and go, don't watch Watership Down. No. For a kid's show, like I've been told that my memory of it is like skewed, but I remember it being violent and really fucked up and incredibly depressing. And I'm 100% sure that's still true.
A lot of like 80s and 90s kids content was often like kind of
the weirdest thing about
visceral.
80s and 90s stuff were all the 18 rated or R rated or whatever, the highest rating that still allows a movie to come out. All those movies would end up with children's Saturday morning cartoons for some fucking reason. You wouldn't get that nowadays, because that's weird. That's real weird. A fucking RoboCop cartoon doesn't make any sense. That's like, what the fuck are you doing? The Ghostbusters one is closer, because I think Ghostbusters is like a kid's movie. But it's got some grown-up moments in it. It's got some very grown-up moments in it. This man has no dick. It's not a kid's joke, but it is more... It's closer to something that makes some sense. But so many. It was wild. It's the Wild West. Like Cujo. Was Cujo a kid's cartoon, or am I missing that in? RoboCop cartoon was bizarre. Yes. The TV series was also... I remember it being bad, but I also remember watching quite a lot of it for reasons I couldn't explain now. My particular memory, my main core memory of the RoboCop TV series was when this guy, he was trying to interview. He was trying, because RoboCop is a robot and thus has a perfect lie detector.
He's technically
even
a
though lie
cyborg.
detectors are bullshit
He's not
anyway.
a robot. He's technically a cyborg.
Yeah, whatever. Robot Man. He's looking at him, and you see it through the RoboCop eye vision, and it's like couldn't tell if he was lying or telling the truth. And it's like, well, then obviously he's lying. Whenever you can't tell if this guy is lying or telling the truth, then just assume everything he says is lies and fucking shoot the guy. That's what you do, Mr. RoboCop. In the penis. That's the best way to deal with a guy. Yeah, watch Watership Down, an animated film that doesn't fuck around. Well, there was a TV series of Watership Down, and that didn't fuck around either. Rambo had yeah, exactly. Beetlejuice has a cartoon. It was good. I can imagine a Beetlejuice, like, if it's closer to Ren and Stimpy than to Saturday morning cartoon, wee. Library ghost in Ghostbusters was terrifying. A lot of the ghosts in Ghostbusters are like actually kind of, oh, that's fun. Can I request you a YouTube video of a Muslim guy so you can respond to his arguments? You can request me a YouTube video of anything you want. You send me the video linked in, I've got an email on my about page, and you send that. If you want that because you think I haven't covered any Muslim people, go check the channel. I have a number of them. Not anywhere near as much as I do against the Western religions. Well, religion, must be fair. Because I do all the time. But yeah, if it's purely because you just want me to cover this specific person's arguments, then absolutely, I'll have a look. Can't promise I will cover it, because sometimes it just doesn't work as a video. And it especially doesn't work. I haven't had it since, but that one time someone sent me someone who was clearly a guy who had quite a severe learning disability. And he was just talking about how he felt God was real and how it was very important to him. And it's like, what the fuck do you expect me to say to that? Like, I'm an asshole. I'm not a cunt. Jesus, calm down. It was so weird.
What did I miss? Not much.
You missed nothing good. That's the important thing. I missed the majority. Wow. Deremo 10. Or Daremo 10. Or whatever. You should have set an alarm to turn up. You know when these go out. Can I send you car videos? You can, but I don't think you'll get much out of them other than me going, oh, okay. Look, I'm not that into cars.
Unless it's a Ferrari Spider.
Ferrari 360 Spider is a very cool car. I do like that car quite a lot. Okay, thanks, sir. Yes, today's movies do suck. Yes, and old movies suck as well. Most of them suck. Most movies suck. You just have a bias where the only movies you remember were the ones you liked. And then there's a bunch of movies that you like that are objectively shit, but you like them anyway. And that's fine, absolutely. But there is a fucking ton of modern movies that are great. But your mainstream slop was always mainstream slop. Like, it's not any different now. And like your blockbusters with just often not very good movies. There's so many, and so many fucking songs related to them that you now probably hate because they played constantly when they goes with them. Like, yeah. So much effort and money put into movies that are bad. Often too much. Companies need to be more comfortable with taking risks. And all you have to do is take a small risk. Make 20 fucking movies for that, each for a 20th of the billions you're going to spend on one. And if one pops off, winner. Also promote them, for fuck's sake. It drives me crazy how often a really good movie just will get terrible fucking promotion because they decided.
The thing about Final Destinations, John, is that, like, I probably shouldn't have watched it when I was young as well. I was about 11, maybe 12 when I watched Final Destination. But the thing is they are so camp. They are, like, reminiscent of old horror. And you can appreciate that now more as an adult.
Yeah, we watched Final Destination 1 recently because she was going to the movies to watch the newest one. And it was quite fun. It was fun to watch. It wasn't good, but it was fun.
They're not good. They're camp.
It has its moments. Like the girl going, you can all go fuck yourself. And because we knew that was going to happen, it's very funny.
Which one was, chat will know, but which one is it that is with the nail gun?
I think that's the second one.
I can't remember if it's 2 or 3, but that was like one of the nail gun moment. I went, oh, that was the first time in a horror movie I was like, oh, that's a bit much.
Yeah, I mean, they forget characterization in Hollywood today. It's all CGI nightmares. Like, again, there are mainstream movies or the big budget movies that are lots of them are shit, but there are loads of really good movies. We have watched so many good, smaller sort of. They're not even indie movies per se, but they are definitely lower budget, and they're really, really good. There's tons of really, really good movies. One that's not as recent as I'd like it to be, because I think it was like 2019 or 2017 maybe, but it's recent enough. The Lighthouse is so fucking good. Holy shit, that movie is fucking awesome. I don't want to. I mean, you have to be of the right kind of persuasion to enjoy it. You might find it fucking tedious. I could see someone watching it and finding it really boring. But if you are into surrealism and horror that's not about, like, direct spooky monsters, but more the inevitability of madness, it's really fucking good.
It's not just that, though. It's about loneliness as well.
About how you can be incredibly lonely with another person, especially if you hate
exactly.
them.
It's really good.
It's oh my god, little Lovecraftian. I really liked it. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you like Lovecraft stuff, it's fucking great. Really enjoyed that. Constantly think about it. It's a movie that's It's a movie that sticks with you as well. And we
quote it.
Constant one line. Why did you spill your beans? Constantly say it to each other. It's ridiculous. Brass Teapot was a good film. Lighthouse, which streaming service is it on? I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix, but it's also on MyPlex. Why are thrillers these days all filmed with low-res green-blue filter on everything? I mean, I don't know if that's all of them. Like, again, just look up what really good films were recently. It's on Pirate Bay, that streaming service.
Also, as well, is don't be afraid to, like, watch a crappy movie. Because, like, sometimes you can, like, you have to, like, go
Sometimes a crap movie can be really fun.
Yeah, you have to watch it in the right context.
We've mentioned this before, but Renfield, not a good movie, a lot of fun. If you like vampire movies, like old ones, Renfield is such a fucking love letter to all of those old things. If it had a reference to fucking Legacy of Kain in it, perfect movie. But it was very fun. It's genuinely funny. Nicolas Cage is usually a good time. And speaking of Nicolas Cage, what is it? The weight of massive talent or something like that. I can't remember. Overwhelming weight of massive talent, something like that. It's a really fun movie. Like a fun movie as well. Like a movie doesn't have to like absolutely speak to you. Unlike the Lighthouse spoke to me and was just like so good and incredibly memorable. But yeah, Renfield was just dumb and fun, and I still think about that as well. Thanks for all the vids and hard work. I hope you have a great holiday. Thank you so much.
Jesus Christ, dude. Thank you.
I really appreciate money, though. No, I genuinely appreciate it. You didn't have to, but thank you. The worst movies I've ever seen is The Room. I've never watched The Room.
No, I've only ever seen it in clips.
But the thing is, you could have a lot of fun watching that movie. But preferably you watch it with other people and you fill in the space.
Every time I think about is the fact that you invited him to your stream for like months and nobody knew.
There was a time when every time I started a stream, I would send Tommy Wiseau a message and a link to join my stream. And I didn't bring it up. I would just do it.
You didn't even tell me. It was months.
It was a really long time because I thought it was funny. And one day maybe he turns up. Maybe he says, I assume I'm not the only person who's ever done that. But it was funny to me. I do a lot of things because I think they're funny. This whole job is largely because I think it's funny. But yeah. The Fog, The Thing, The Sick. That's my favorite movie. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Yeah, it's so good. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Sick. I mean, that is the line. I did read the book about the making of The Room. I forget about... I totally forgot about that, lol. Like, what is it? Is it The Disaster Piece? Something like that. I should watch... That movie's probably fun. And I like the fact that he's tried to embrace it as like a character. Like that I was totally making that movie as a joke to show. It's like, no, you didn't. The Disaster Artist. There we go. But like, no, dude, that film wouldn't be what it is if you weren't earnestly trying to make something good. The reason that it's bad is because you were trying so hard. You were acting your little socks off, and you're not very good at it, but my goodness. Yeah. The Sick Family Vacation Slides coming to theaters soon. You know you want. You will know fear. I have considered about whether or not we should take pictures to share. I don't like. We're not the problem. The main problem with that, apart from the fact that they could be incredibly tedious.
Apart from the fact that you don't take photos, so I'll be the one doing it.
Well, no, you don't take photos either. Apart from when you specifically want to. Like when we're just doing stuff, you don't think if something happens in front of us.
I take a picture of the beach, and that's about it, really.
If something happens in front of us, you don't go, "Oh, pull my phone out."
No, I don't have an
instinct. We don't brain like that.
I don't have the instinct to do that.
And we never have. That doesn't make us better than everybody else. It's all the other things about us that make us better than everyone. But yeah, we just don't think to. If we see a car accident, we either help or we call the fucking ambulance. But at no point have I ever pulled out a fucking phone. I just a camera phone. That's where I was going.
Like, I'm not somebody who goes to concerts, but I do find it weird that a lot of the recent concerts that I've seen is just a sea of phones.
Yeah, it used to be real bad form.
There's no people just like dancing or anything. It's all just holding their phone or recording it. It's weird. Very,
very weird. Photos aren't boring if you add the right captions.
True.
I only think to take pictures when it's my cat's doing anything.
Yeah.
That's literally the only picture.
I have so many pictures of the cat.
It's mostly like...
I have more pictures of the cat than the kids.
Yeah, that's true. In fact, we only get pictures of the kids when they're like, "Mummy, Daddy, take a picture." I was like, okay, I guess. Oh, what do I look like? I want to know what I look like when they make a stupid face or they've got fucking pen on their head or something. Yeah. I say you would have to add all the helmets to obscure the faces. Tedium. I mean, I didn't say you would see pictures of us. I mean, maybe strangers, but yeah. Even the idea of like filming stuff. And the whole point is we're going on holiday. And the point is not to work, or more likely to work as little as possible. I might tweak the names of videos. I have the capacity to change the thumbnails.
He can't help but keep an eye on things.
Yeah. I'll have to keep an eye on things.
Oh, Connie, good luck with your driving test.
Corny's having a driving test apparently, so everybody wish him luck. But it is the end of this stream because it is my holiday, and as much as I'd love to hang out for another 7 hours, probably shouldn't. I have things to do. But yeah,
No
thank
more,
you for coming.
No more donuts. Yes.
We will see you in 2 weeks.
Yes.
We
2 weeks.
might see you in 1 week, but we probably won't. You will, however, see videos. Videos will go up as normal. If you want to help me out, go to the videos, watch the videos, share the videos, follow instructions on specific videos, and just have a good time. Don't expect any comments. But yeah, thank you very much, and we will see you
Thanks, guys. I'll see you
next
later.
time. Bye.
Boy.
Oh, thank you. Just stopping by to buy you a drink. Bye. Thank you very much. Catch you all later. Again, bye.